I am unbelievably excited. I do have a lot of anxiety because of the flight, and all of that anxiety goes around the subject that like I might get a seat in the middle of a bunch of people, and I have ADHD and an anxiety, and so sitting still in the middle of like a bunch of people, like, so on the planes, like I'm flying economy, so I don't get this first class fancy feet room like treatment. No, I get like there's a few seats over here and a few seats over here on like opposite sides of the plane, and then there's this big chunk of like people, like seats in the middle, and I'm horrified that I'm going to be in like the middle of this big chunk, and then I'm gonna have to get up to pee, and I have to like wake up a elderly sleeping woman, and I have to be, excuse me, I know that you're sleeping because you had to take a bunch of medicine to sleep because you also have anxiety, but I need to squeeze past you, and this is probably gonna wake you up, but I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to do this 20 more times. Like, it just, whew. I'm worried. Like, I really don't like disturbing people, or like, I also don't like to feel enclosed, and so it's a lot of anxiety for me. And I did find out that you can purchase better seats in the plane. You can pay like $80 and get a seat that has a little bit more leg room, or an aisle seat, and I would do that, but also that's $80 that I could spend on something else. And I mean, it doesn't mean that I'm not going to be in one of the other seats. It just, I don't know. I'm really nervous about it though. That's probably my main source of anxiety right now, is I'm just worried about being squished and claustrophobic and bothering people while I'm on a plane. And I'm okay with window seats and aisle seats, but not with the like squished in the middle of 6 people seats. But I guess we'll see what happens whenever I board the plane. One of the things that I would like to get rid of all the negative feelings about my flight anxiety by reinforcing it with some positive thoughts. I'm really, really excited to use some of my newly learned Japanese. So I've taken a college course with somebody that is involved in the program that has brought me to Japan. This is gonna be the second time that I'm going to Japan through this program. And I got to take one of the courses that she teaches in Japanese from her at a college, and it's been really, really helpful to sort of reinforce some of the things that I already knew, and also completely force me to learn hiragana and katakana, because I'll be honest, before I met her and I started taking her class, I was the worst at, like, I literally only knew Romaji. Like, I did not know how to read any hiragana, and I think that started to like really show because it sort of hinders my learning quite a lot. And the moment that she really kept up on us, and she made us do all these games and stuff, and it was incredibly helpful. And I think knowing katakana and knowing hiragana has helped a lot. And I know some kanji. I need to keep up on my kanji. It's just kind of hard to like memorize so much information, but it's definitely worth it, and I think it pays off. And I'm so glad that I took her class, because I can only do so much from teaching myself using the internet or workbooks and stuff like that. There's a limit. Like, my learning works best in a classroom environment. So I'm really excited because I learned so much information from my sensei, and so much information from the class, and then my own personal studying outside of class. I've learned a lot, and I'm really excited to get to talk to my host family. And to be honest, I'm probably going to be really obnoxious and say random Japanese that's probably not going to be all that relevant. Like, we might be doing something random and I'm gonna be like, "Kore wa mizu desu." Like, this is water, and they're gonna be like, "Good job, you know what water is." And I'm probably gonna be pointing out a bunch of stuff, because I have all this knowledge, and I'm only going to be in Japan for 10 days, so I want to apply as much of it as I can, because the whole purpose of why I was taking Japanese is so that I can speak it and be able to converse with people. And I'm hoping that I have enough that I can have, I'm hoping I have enough knowledge to have at least a small conversation, even if it's super basic. I'm really excited to also make these videos because I have all this knowledge about Japan, and I really don't, like, in retrospect, I don't have that much knowledge about the Japanese language because I've only been studying for so long, but I'd like to share some of the stuff that I know, like the phrases that you should learn, and I'd like to share what to pack and like what to put in your backpack, what to expect, and like cultural taboos. And I have all of this knowledge, and I need an outlet for it because, I mean, if you've ever had a conversation with me in person, you know that I love talking about Japan. I probably mention it about 20 times a day. That's not an exaggeration. I actually bring it up really pretty often. And it's because Japan has had such a strong influence over my life. I mean, if you look over here, I have my Totoro collection, and it's pretty vast. And I love Totoro. I mean, the notebook that I have all my notes in for like making my videos and keep all my stuff for Japan in is a Totoro one, of course. And I have a Totoro bed set. It's pretty extra. I'm aware that it's a little much, but I love it. I mean, my best friend's grandma collects Elvis stuff, and I feel like this is just my equivalent of like Elvis or like fine china. I just have a lot of Totoro, and I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Oh, and I'll probably get to buy more Totoro stuff in Japan because when I went before, I was only there, like, I mean, I knew about Studio Ghibli, and I, like, even went to the museum, and that's where I got my first couple Totoro things, and I didn't know much about Studio Ghibli, so I didn't have this intense love for the films that I have now, and I was 16 at the time. Like, in 4 years, I've grown a collection from a keychain, a small plushie, and a scarf to an entire bookshelf and who knows how many other things. I've spent well over $500 on Totoro things, and so I'm just probably gonna spend some more money when I go, honestly. So I guess that's kind of all that I really wanted to talk about. This vlog isn't all that informative, I guess. It's just me talking about like what I'm nervous about, what I'm excited about. And so I guess I just follow me, subscribe is YouTube, right? Subscribe to me. I think there's like a red button somewhere. Don't know if it's up or there or there or there because it literally moves throughout like all of YouTube history. It has been in every possible location it could be. So look for it. It says the word subscribe. It's probably red and white. Click on it and then subscribe to this channel, and then you'll get notifications that I posted a video. Also, if you have followed my personal channel, that's my personal name, please don't go there for the videos because I'm actually going to be posting them on this channel, which is Higashi Bound. So subscribe to Higashi Bound, which is where I am posting this video. This is the channel that I'm going to be posting all of my other vlogs and videos on. And if you want to see and you actually want to catch up on what I'm doing and follow along and join me on this journey, then you should subscribe to this channel. And I also really encourage all of you to comment or send me a message or whatever to let me know like what type of things you'd like to see in the videos that I make. I have some stuff planned, but obviously there's going to be like a limit to how much I know like people are going to like, and I'd really like to know what the people who are actually viewing my videos would like to see, because not all of them are planning on going to Japan, and not all of them are all that interested in Japanese culture. But there's certain things that I can do or show you guys that might help expose you to Japanese stuff in a way that you might not have been otherwise. So anyway, subscribe to this channel. I hope you have a wonderful morning, night, day, whatever is left whenever you watch this video. Just, you know, proper greeting. Okay, well, I'm gonna go now. I hope you guys have the great day that I just talked about. Mata ne!